Solving the problem is actually quite easy, but it's going to generate a nice insight. So notice for the firms with this cost function, each one of them has a supply function of P given by just P. And that implies that the aggregate supply function for the market is just F of P. Now, at market equilibrium, we need to have that the aggregate demand is equal to the aggregate supply, which implies that 1,000 minus 10P is equal to Fp, and this implies that P star of F is just equal to 1,000 divided by 10 plus F. So this was extremely easy, but the reason I wanted you to think of this problem is the following. Now plot, this is not part of the answer, you already got the answer, but I want to give you some economic intuition. Plot P star as a function of F. Notice that it does this. It decreases initially very fast and then it flattens out, which is basically telling you that the addition of the first few firms matters a lot for the equilibrium, and then it flattens out. Every additional firm has a lower and lower, or smaller and smaller effect on the equilibrium price. And the answer is why. You may want to pause the video for a second and think about the intuition. If you're back, here's the intuition, which is that as the number of firms increases, each one of them sells or captures a smaller and smaller fraction of the market. Therefore, adding an additional firm only adds a very small quantity once the number of firms is very large. And that's why the additional impact of the market gets smaller and smaller.